Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Friday, September 7th, 2018. Today I woke up feeling like garbage, so I apologize in advance if today's episode is not up to par. But it's Friday, so let's do this week's Steam code giveaway, and this week it's special because I'm giving away 2 codes for Conan Exiles. Today's winner is Sam Kane with your comment here about 2K's unfortunate reality of loot boxes in video games. Sam, I like your style, and just for that, you win the codes. Please reply to your original comment with either your Twitter handle or your email, and I will be sure to get them to you. For all stories today, timestamps along with their corresponding reference links can all be found in the description below. After the shooting in Jacksonville, Florida, there's been some tenseness in the air regarding big conventions and the level of security surrounding them. This is brought up right away during PAX West, which took place last weekend, even though the event itself had no major concerns. The SoCal Fighting Game Regionals are coming up soon, and a new policy has been announced in an effort to make the event more secure, and I'm not really sure I get this. They are going to be inspecting the controllers of players participating, opening them up when it can be done with ease, and if it can't, they will be visually inspected. By the way, they're talking about fight boxes, the arcade-style controllers that many professional fighting game players prefer to use. These controllers are indeed large enough to conceal a weapon inside, but I think that we need metal detectors for both the combatants and the audience. I feel like it's a good first step, but I feel like there's a lot more that can be done to try to either prevent or minimize a tragedy from happening in the future. Moving on to release announcements, and this one seems to have spilled out of the delayed Nintendo Direct and completely caught me off guard with Civilization 6 coming to Nintendo Switch. From what I understand too, this will not be a cut down version and is releasing on November 16th. One more leak coming from the delayed Direct with Final Fantasy XV Pocket Edition coming to Switch at some point in the future, as well as Xbox One and PS4. No release window mentioned. Coming to Xbox and Switch is a remaster of the LEGO Harry Potter collection just in time for Halloween on October 30th. Then we have an announcement of a new mobile version of H1Z1, which developer Networks is calling Z1. Personally, I think that is a terrible name, and it sounds like you've only made half a game. No release date on this one either. Finally, for releases, if you can't get enough Fortnite, then Hasbro has you covered with Fortnite Monopoly, just like they have with Star Wars, Pokemon, Zelda, Steven Universe, you name it, there's probably a Monopoly board for it. Moving on from there, we have another leak from the delayed Nintendo Direct that was not supposed to be announced yet, and that is the name of the upcoming game starring Yoshi for Nintendo Switch. We have seen a little bit of this Yoshi game before, but its name was not finalized, and it will be Yoshi's Crafted World. Again, due to Nintendo's delay of the Direct, information seems to be spilling out of everywhere. Are you interested in Yoshi's Crafted World for Nintendo Switch? Let me know down below. Alright, let's end the week by once again talking about censorship, a topic I would like to move away from, but there just seems to be so much surrounding it lately. Chinese megacorporation Tencent will now be limiting the playtime of children and will be doing so with the help of police records. Don't you think that's just a little fucked up? Do you see how using the government to force people to do a thing is way fucking worse than Valve choosing not to sell a couple of shitty games? Could we at least agree on that? This is absolutely the crap that I'm against. There is no way I would stand up for this in my country or support a company that does this. If you're between the ages of 13 and 18, you are limited to 2 hours of play per day, and children under 12 have only 1. That is fucking madness. The policy doesn't start until the middle of the month, and I would just like to take a second to be thankful that I live in a country that would never impose these regulations. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go down a 2-liter of Mountain Dew in one sitting and stuff myself full of pizza rolls. You know, the American way. I'd really like to know what you think about China imposing these restrictions. Please share any and all thoughts in the comments. Once again, it's time for Monday's game releases, because I'm off for the next few days because I've got to take some businessmen out about 5,000 light years to see a rock or something. I wish I were joking about this one. For PC, we only have one game. It is Card Battle Spirit Link. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Monday. And my author friend accidentally glued himself to his autobiography, but I don't believe him. That's his story, and he's sticking to it. Haha, I'm just joking. I don't have friends. Click over here to watch yesterday's episode, which is about Nintendo delaying their Direct presentation due to an earthquake. That link is in the description down below, and click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you on Monday. Go play some games.